existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Seminoles will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense is on the field for the first time today. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for space. It's McNabb. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get...
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it up to 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Using his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time today. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air on 2nd down. wanted to go with it but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Got his man. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Off the play fake. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. It was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down, and you don't see the defense sprinting out the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible. Allowing the pass rush to get upfield. And at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. But jet sweep pass. He's stopped, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on fourth and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. Notre Dame backed up in the shadow of its own goal post, looking for room on first down. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it for a big play. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll try the run. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. He caught it! And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's looking to throw. That's looking at the goal line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together, great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They really brings it down on the right side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Going to swing it on second down. Now improvising. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire right when the ball snapped. He's coming downhill.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Give to the running back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He makes the grab. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught, close to the marker. It's Betts. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They just keep firing. Makes the catch.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like...
There he goes! And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Notre Dame! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He's got it.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game,
He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40, the 20. He's touchdown, Fighting Irish. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And the Noles headed quickly to the line. Pulls and fired complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Illegal touchdown.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. snagged out of the air. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Back to pass on second down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him, and basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping.
Wants to throw on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll run it on first and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. And it's picked off right at the goal line. The 40. He's at the 20. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Irish! And the punishment has been extended. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Time to take a shot. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the handoff. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Complete on 3rd down. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like...
Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw it. He fires one deep down the right side.
Man, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency with this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to him, and keeping this offense on schedule.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Knowles. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
I'll tell you, it's tough to complete 2-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go lofts one high and deep. And it's knocked away and they don't convert on 4th down.
Well, at this point of the game,
a hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much...